Making his way to the cage in our 7th fight of the night here at Cage Aggression Challengers, Jeremiah, the Crazy Train Nelson, out of Mount Pleasant, Iowa, representing American Bulldog MMA, the record of 4-6.
Like promoter extraordinaire Mike Goodwin has been telling us, this fight has been a long time coming, and it probably should have happened about 4 shows ago.
I believe so, yeah. Yeah, Vasquez, I mean, he pulled out at the very last minute. I'm not sure if it ever came out why, it doesn't matter, but we're here. The fight now is going to go on, and I know there's a lot of fans that have been waiting to see this. I've been waiting to see this, and when you've got anticipation like that for over a year, maybe even 2, that doesn't go away when you were supposed to fight.
No, and those guys have that sort of that tension, that animosity built up towards each other for as long as, you know, this has been brewing, and to finally see that come to fruition in the cage tonight is going to be incredible.
Let's give ourselves a shout out again. I'm the American Hybrid, Nick Cunningham.
Yes, of course. This is Jeremy J.D. Dorsey, man. I'm having a blast tonight.
Right,
like, this was one of those setups where we weren't exactly sure how things were going to go, but this card has been great. The ambiance is great. The fans are great. Like, you know, everybody's still here. You know, you're 7 fights in and we haven't had one person leave. It's more crowded now than it was in the beginning.
Right. Make his way to the cage tonight, Mike Vasquez, representing Fisher's Legion of Doom out of Bettendorf, Iowa, with the record of 6-3.
Mike is one of those guys that you look at and you just know that he's a fighter. Like, he looks like a fighter. He looks angry. He's constantly looking pissed off. I don't even want to talk to him when I see him.
I'm very excited to see Mike Vasquez in this fight too.
It's like it's been so long.
It's been so long, but he also switched camps.
Okay.
Which was why I said Fisher's Legion of Doom under Spencer Fisher, his new team, new coach. I really am curious to see how Spencer took him and probably didn't change much, but just kind of fine-tuned things and gave him the Fisherisms that I like to say.
Right.
And I'm curious to see like how it equates into the cage.
You're gonna have to point out those Fisherisms as we go, because, you know, like we've done in the last few times, you know, we knew that we had Spencer Fisher fighters. There are certain things that they do and certain things that they've been taught. So I'm really interested to see those things come out in Vasquez, who's already a pretty good fighter as is.
I've got one that already I'm going to wait to see, because I feel like if I say what it is early,
it's not going to happen.
Away. No, it won't give it away.
Okay.
And if it doesn't happen, I don't want to give it away. But once I see it, I'll call it out.
Okay. I can't wait till
Ladies and gentlemen, our next bout of the evening is scheduled for 3 permanent rounds in the Cage Aggression Amateur Middleweight Division. Introducing first, fighting out the red corner. He stands 6 feet 3 inches tall and weighed in at 186 pounds. He trains with American Bulldog MMA. Joining us from Mount Pleasant, Iowa, Jeremiah, the Crazy Train Nelson! And his opponent, fighting with the blue corner. He stands 6 feet 4 inches tall and weighed in at 185 pounds and trains with Fisher's Legion of Doom. He's sponsored by Weaver's Harley Davidson, Docs and Guard Grill, All Pro Custom Tattoo, DJ Vance, Cage Aggression, Showstopper Customs, and QCStuff.com. Joining us from Bettendorf, Iowa, he's your former Cage Aggression middleweight champion, Mike Vasquez!
Round 1, here we go. Man, I'm ready.
Yeah, this is going to be a good one, I got a feeling. Vasquez coming out really strong, really quickly.
Smart that Jeremiah takes him down, too.
And it's sort of different, you know, when we saw some of these smaller fighters earlier on. Now we got two big guys in there.
Right, and both very tall, too. Going to use their legs, huge kicks. Already, Vasquez trying to get back to the cage, maybe even wall walk into it.
And you have guys who may not necessarily fit the quote-unquote challenger mode, as in they're not new fighters. These are guys who have been in the cage aggression cage before, and they're very experienced. So.
And they want to get back into title contention.
Right.
Which is, at the end of the day, too, these are, we're looking for new guys to take on some of the champions now. That's the whole reason for the challengers card, like you said. They got the triangle almost locked in. Got to pull that leg down.
A little bit of a triangle. Right. Need to pull that head down too.
Right, yeah, it gets locked in a little bit tighter right there. Got to get, and rolls over to get top mount.
Really nice transition right there by Vasquez. Can't really block that at all either.
Caught the triangle, and that's it. Wow, big, huge win, quick win for Mike Vasquez.
Wow, see the triangle sort of submission, and also the fist being thrown right there too. That's a tough one.
Yeah, once you roll over in the triangle, you're trapped. There's nothing you can do. Your arm's in the way, and once you, like I said, you roll over, and there's very few things you can do to get out of it.
And a lot of that is that's the Vasquez that we've seen before, and. It's it sucks for Nelson to have to go through something like that, but I'm really impressed with Vasquez. You know that he's been training hard, and it showed right there. That pairing with him and Spencer Fisher is probably a really good thing.
Ladies and gentlemen, your referee, Bruce Allen, is called time to and 16 seconds is round one. Every winner by submission to triangle choke.
There you have it. Mike Vasquez improved his record to 7-3 with his submission win over Jeremiah the Crazy Train Nelson tonight here at Cage Aggression Challengers.